get in the game and just kill it. Keep the energy when you win it, to the times when you miss it. Take your L's like your winners, you never lose, but you listen.
What's poppin' with y'all, man? So welcome back, man. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is gonna be about accountability versus blaming yourself. This topic of this video, man, each video that I come out with, bro, I'm giving y'all videos that is very valuable. You feel what I'm saying? That you could attain and that you could actually apply in your daily life. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to just inform or to just maybe give you a different perspective. Accountability versus blaming yourself. So I feel from my personal perspective, it's times when I can put the blame on myself for things that either one, I can't control, or two, things that just don't even need for me to just be putting too much energy in. And I feel like that could be a lot of our downfalls throughout any day that we encounter, because things can happen. You know, things do happen. You know, sometimes you just don't have control over things. And for example, if you're in a car, right? I always use this car analogy as an example because this is a great example. If someone hits you and you mad at yourself because someone else hit you, that's not really technically, yeah, both drivers can be at fault. But should you put the entire blame on yourself? Man, if you could get out that car, if you could walk, talk, feel, touch, taste, whatever it is, if you still, no scratches, no nothing, what is there to really be blaming yourself for, you know? Like if the car still drives, anything, what is there to really be blaming yourself? At that point, it's about taking accountability, man. You know what? Own up to your actions. That's the difference between blaming yourself and accountability. I feel like a lot of people blame themselves in situations when sometimes it don't even be necessary. Say you had a baby in your hand and you dropped the baby. Yes, you're at fault, but it could also be that baby's fault to why the baby could have jumped out your hand as well. Like, it's always another side to the story. It's never just a one side to the story. It's always gonna be another side. So when we talk about accountability, man, it's about owning up to what you did. You know, being honest with yourself, being truthful about the moment, and actually accepting it for what it is. Instead of blaming yourself, you're not really accepting the moment for what it is. You're actually making the moment worse because you're having a negative outlook on the situation 9 times out of 10, and you just so focused into what's so wrong about the situation. You're not really looking at the right of the situation. When we tend to think like this, man, when we start thinking of putting the blame on ourselves, and even for example, a family member died, you know, like people that be in the streets, you know, like your bro may have got killed while you probably was right there. You feel what I'm saying? And you'll be like, damn, what if I did this? What if I did that? No, whatever happened in that moment, it happened, and it played out exactly how it was supposed to happen. It's nothing you could take back from that situation. There's nothing that you can go undo and redo from that situation. And you just have to live to accept it. You know, hold yourself accountable for whatever it is, because whatever you was doing, you know, it probably led up to that situation in the first place. We just gotta be accountable for them. You know, when you take accountability for your situations, you're looking for the solutions. You know, you're not really too busy caught into the emotional feeling of what just happened. You surpass the emotional feeling point of that situation. Now you on to the next step of that situation. So when you're taking accountability, man, make sure you're just owning up to whatever it is, man. Chest out, chin up, you feel what I'm saying? Just accepting everything for its truth and how it comes. You know, that's taking accountability. And just knowing what comes behind any repercussions of what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's good, bad, whatever. You know, it really don't matter. But blaming yourself is one of the worst things you could ever do in any situation, because all that's doing, you putting that pressure that you may feel of an emotional feeling, you amplifying that times 2. You feel me? You amplifying your emotions. Never amplify your emotions in a real tough situation, especially when you have zero experience, because all you're gonna do is most likely you're gonna hit the panic button, or you're gonna start freaking out. And you don't want to do those things, man. You don't want to freak out and make things worse than what it is. Hold yourself accountable, man. You walking through the door just knowing, okay, this what it is, and you already basically you coming up with the solutions to follow it. You feel what I'm saying? You, instead of you blaming yourself, you're like, oh man, damn, I did this, like fuck man, fuck. Like when you do things like that, all you doing, you amplifying, like I said, you amplifying these emotional feelings that you feeling inside, and you just making it 10 times worse on yourself and the situation, because you put too much worry into something that's not even putting too much worry into you. If you actually just be like, damn, this really just happened. Okay, what's the solution? Like, what's next? If you actually think about what's next and not, damn, you just stuck on that one point of your life, you're gonna be messed up in that situation. But if you just be like, okay, this just happened. Nah, what's the next thing I should do? That's when things become a lot more calmer and smoother for you, because you're keeping a composure throughout the situation, and that's the most important point of this video, man. Any situation that you encounter, whether it's, like I said, good, positive, negative, bad, whatever, make sure you keep your composure, because if not, man, once you lose the train of up here, you done lost the train of here. Once you lose the train of your mind, you done lost the train of your body. So remember what I just said. Remember that quote, man. It's Bengali. Accountability over blaming yourself. Know the difference. Accountability and blaming yourself. Know the difference. So I'm gonna check in with y'all in the next one.